8:05 in Kirkwood, Missouri. Hot Take Central 2.0. Cam Janssen, Jimmy the Cat Hayes, Grant Salzman, Matthew Rocchio, doing our thing on this lovely cold day. Snow on the ground still. Jay Randolph, Junior Studios. We're doing our thing. Hopefully you guys were fine with this weather. The snow was probably the best kind of snow you can get from Missouri because it was light and it
Not
didn't.
when you're shoveling, it wasn't.
Well, it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. Usually you don't get this kind of snow. You get that slushy ass snow that freezes over. But hopefully you guys are all safe and actually enjoyed going outside and the kids playing in the snow. Great sledding snow. You don't get as wet.
You went sledding?
No.
All right.
I didn't leave the house.
Seemed like it was great.
Actually, I did leave the house. My buddy picked me up to take his son Parker for his birthday to his first Blues game. I go, you got to take me. So he picked me up in his big-ass diesel, and that's about the safest truck you could be in at the time. Getting down there was fine. Had a great time. I showed Parker everything. I pointed at him on the Jumbotron and pumped his tires up. He loved it. He's a new hockey fan now. We got a new hockey fan going on. But that gosh dang drive home was scary. We got to go all the way down Fardy Far, and it wasn't like we were sliding anywhere, but the visibility was terrible because all the snow was piled up right in front of you, and you couldn't see anything. All of a sudden, you're like, oh, there's taillight. Slow down. Boom. Car stalled. Got to get around them. That was scary.
How about the crowd?
He was sound asleep in the back. Sound asleep. What's that?
Crowd.
I'd say 12,000.
Not bad.
Not bad. And it was a hell of a game. 2 fights. I know they lost, but it was actually a very entertaining game. I'm glad he got to see that. And then I ate a bunch of food all weekend and watched football. What's up with you guys? What's that?
My kid is off from school today.
Again, eh? It's like half and half. What are we doing?
Roads are fine.
They were fine yesterday.
Roads are fine. Yeah, I ate a lot. My tip of the cap to my wife. She made like 2 different crock pot meals.
Oh, God dang it.
Tacos one night. I mean, we ate nonstop.
That's what I did too. Kate made her famous lasagna. Oh, God. Damn good.
And then when you're watching football and it's snowy on the field, your couch just seems that much more inviting.
I know. It's a lovely feeling. Looking outside, freezing cold. It was cold, though, dude. You go outside and you're like, imagine being stuck. Somebody posted on Twitter, imagine being stuck in Russia when Napoleon's troops retreating from Russia. Oh, my God.
That's what came to mind?
I popped up on Twitter. I'm like, that's an interesting take. That would be miserable. God almighty.
I didn't think about Napoleon once.
Holy cow. I bet you Rock did.
No, I bet he did not.
No, he didn't. Okay, never mind. Not one time. You can turn his mic. What's up, Grant?
Least important.
Yeah,
that's what Rock always says.
Is that not plugged in?
Hello.
There it is.
3's got a little bit of issues right now, I think, this mic.
You sound fine.
I think this one's good, I think. The other one.
You look good.
You look good.
Thank you.
And your mom and dad are cool as hell, too, by the way.
You.
They're not mad at me, are they? Because I kind of like put you on the spot and stuff. And I chirped them for college. And
yeah.
They're lovely people, just so you know. And your girl's lovely as well.
Thank you.
I pumped your tires up in front of her.
You did.
That's what you got to do.
Good wingman, Cam.
Oh, no, I'm the wingman. Trust me.
Cam did the little, giving me a little trouble, showing that I'm
or
cool
you were
with
one
it,
of the
but
guys.
also pumped me up. Yeah. It was just perfect.
How was I?
Great. Amazing. You were just straight pumping me up.
That's right, Jimmy, baby.
Yeah.
Pump his tires up.
It was a good yin and yang.
Well, because I wanted to allay the fears of your parents that they paid a lot of money for your college education. You got vanquished by Barstool.
I know.
Now you have this.
Yeah.
I would say odds not great, but you are a talented young guy.
Thank you.
Everyone likes you, so I think your chance of making it are pretty good.
And
I appreciate it.
I think that event was great. Rocchio did a damn good job. No issues technically. I'm telling
one of
you.
the first ever remotes like that where we don't do them regularly. Rock had it buttoned down.
No issues at all. We didn't have to be like, turn me up, turn me down. Everything was perfect.
The place was sick too.
Place was awesome. Food was great. Matty Adams was cool.
Yeah, I paid for his stuff though. That still bothered me a little.
Yeah, what?
You did do that.
Well, because here's the thing.
He's a generous guy.
Hold on a second. You bragged about paying for it.
He did.
Yes,
Right.
he
Why don't you
did.
pick a lane?
Yeah.
Hold on. You have to make the most of it. Right? If you're gonna end up being stuck with the bill, you want people to know you were stuck with
damn
the bill.
right.
Thank you. I will say this, though. Like, you get there, radio people suck. Sports radio people suck. I guarantee, I mean, people don't tip, and these people are trying to make a living. So I'm not going to try to get a free one off the restaurant. I ordered food because I wanted to try the burgers. Smash burger was great. Had it with an egg on it. But the guy, I wasn't going to say to the guy, hey, I'm with the show. So I just paid.
Scavengers in radio when it comes to the live.
Tip the wait staff.
Yeah.
They don't know who you are.
No.
They're not like, oh, it's an honor to bring the food to this person.
It's not.
They're trying to make a living.
Can I ask you a question, though?
Me or Cam?
You. Jim.
Let me think about it. Yeah, go ahead.
Would that have been about the ceiling of the price of a meal you would have paid for Matt? Like, if this was a little bit
That's a good question.
more
No.
expensive of establishment, you still would have paid?
Yeah, because here's the thing. Like, it's not like I'm broke.
No,
It's just like if you're going to weigh
but he's just,
personal wealth, he's ahead of me.
you're broke
But once
compared
in
to
a
him.
while, you have to pick up the
Yeah,
check.
that's
Like,
fair.
Jim's good about that.
On the road, you go out to dinner with, guys
Yeah.
that, like, Chip will pick up checks a lot of times. But if you're out to dinner, once in a while, you got to pick it up. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
Yes.
care. You just be a regular guy.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
you're good at
sure
that.
Maddie's picked up a tab for you before too.
And you know what? Like you notice that when you're around people a lot who's generous when it comes to that stuff. He certainly is.
Mm.
No doubt about it.
Well, you got to pull your weight.
No doubt about it, baby.
But there are certain guys, like, no offense, with Matt Holliday, I'm not even pretending to go in my wallet.
No,
that's fair.
yeah, dude. I
No.
got buddies like that too. Like, no. And even if I do, they're like, "What are you doing?
Ball game,
Like, what are you doing?
Jimmy ball game.
Don't waste your time.
Yeah.
Don't waste your time virtue signaling, paying for mine when you know it just doesn't make. Just don't. Do something. Come do this. You don't need to pick up my tab at the restaurant that you own.
It's like when you were like dating Kate or like with my girlfriend now, we're at a dinner or something. Oh, I can pay.
Get on with yourself.
I got it.
Me. It's
Yeah.
on me.
Yeah.
I got it. It's
Yeah.
like Tony Soprano when
Mhm.
you got pissed at the
Oh
restaurant.
yeah, because the
You
boyfriend
eat,
paid.
I
Yeah.
pay.
That's
You're
a good
damn
episode.
right.
So we had a lot. We got NFL. We got Mizzou winning on not one buzzer beater, but two. Blue plays a big game tonight against
Yarge.
GW.
And on Friday they won by what, Rock? Like 170 points. I kind of lost track. I don't count that high.
It was a
Shite
a
kicking.
shellacking, a boat racing, a shite kicking, if you will.
Those
And
poor
they
Bonnies.
should beat George Washington. I looked at George Washington had a game where they lost to Florida, ranked 19th at the time by
Mhm.
10. They're in the game.
Well-
And they do have a 6'11" center who's pretty good.
George Washington's
Another-
decent.
I
They
just,
got a
op-
kid
I
who
just-
Washington.
I just opened up my
Woof.
Twitter and here's Curry Hicks Sage, who
Oh.
one of the best one of the best podcasters in the basketball world. Also is very familiar with the SLU program. GW could beat SLU tonight. Not many teams can, but they match up comparatively well and are among the unluckiest teams in college basketball. Wouldn't bet on it, but it'll probably be a top 3 most difficult A10 game for the Billikens.
Oh,
If
dang.
SLU gets through them this week with home wins over GW and Dayton, two of the tougher games they'll have the remainder of the way, I really can't see anyone coming close to hanging with them until February 24th when they play again at Dayton. That and the finale at Mason are losable.
Ooh.
Accurate.
All right. We'll see what happens
The
against
craziest thing
Jarge.
I heard about SLU is yesterday on Wake Up Barstool, they were talking college basketball, and they were
You watched that show?
I saw a clip.
Oh, that's
And it was all the usual college basketball guys, Rico, Ohio Tate, Titus, who
Yeah.
obviously was a walk-on at Ohio State.
all the
and they
people that
said-
screwed me over.
They said if SLU runs the table, he's locking them in as a 7 seed.
Oh my God. No way.
A 30-1 Billikens team
With an A10
which
championship?
is top 10 in like
That's nuts.
2 dozen categories with an A10 championship is a 7 seed.
The
Is
A10's not
that, is that too
bad.
low?
That's
Way
way
too
too
low.
low.
Way too low.
They'd be like a
If
3
they're
seed,
30 and
4
one- if
seed.
they're 30-1, I think 6 is the floor.
They'd
Okay.
be higher than 6. They'd be like a 4
Yeah,
seed.
that's what I'm saying. But 6 is the floor
Yeah.
if they're 30-1. I couldn't believe Titus said that. I was
That's
like,
nuts.
he's like, yeah, I'm locking. If they run the table, I'm locking them in at 7. And I go, if they lose,
They're a
2
7
or,
right
if they
now.
lose 2
Yeah.
games, they're a 7. What are we doing here?
The best from that Bonaventure game on Friday.
Like, those guys know college basketball better than me. I'll give it up to them. But
On
Hell.
Friday when SLU was up
Do
by
they?
Yeah, sometimes I question
National
that.
basketball.
Okay.
But it's not like they're honed. You know SLU better than them. It's not like they're honed in on SLU.
Exactly, dude. No one's watching SLU more than you.
No.
I mean, come on.
The best part of that SLU game was when they're up 40 Rock and they were showing Woj in the crowd because he's like,
they waited.
Adrian
They
Wojnarowski.
waited late for some reason.
He's
Wojnarowski.
he was an NBA ESPN insider.
He was the NBA.
Like the guy.
I know the name.
Now he's St. Bonaventure's like general manager of basketball, and they didn't show him until like 5 minutes left in the second half when
They're
SLU
down
was
by
up like
30,
45.
down
35.
Yeah,
I was like, why are they showing him now?
of all times, he's all sad looking at his phone.
He looks so sad.
So were they supposed to be more competitive than that?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
only
the-
like
yeah,
an
the Bonnies
8-point
have-
spread.
Yeah, Bonaventure. Let me get you there.
The Bonnies were supposed to be like the third best team in the A10 this
Yeah, I
year.
think
and
Yeah,
they're
but they
terrible.
had some bad losses. I don't.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they're as
but-
good as people
No,
had
no,
thought.
I agree. Yeah.
I mean, they haven't been to the tournament, but that coach is that coach right now is coaching in year 19 for himself, Cam. So like he's been there for 20 years. I mean, they haven't been ranked though since 2021, 22, but still they win 20 games almost every year, and they're competitive and
And they got shellacked.
they got absolutely I think that's their worst home loss ever.
Good.
Sure doesn't
good.
like
Thank everybody.
And tonight they play. SLU plays
Charge.
the Revolutionaries, and I was like, that sounds weird. They used to be the Colonials,
yeah, they changed it.
and they change it back in the day,
When they
20,
when they
21,
changed- yeah,
something
it
like that,
is.
20. And so I'm looking, but they got 6'11" center. I actually looked at clips because I'm all in on SLU. 6'11" kid, who pretty good. Got another forward who can score a little bit, and they got a point guard who hits threes or little guard that hits threes. But I'm looking at their wins and losses. I mean, nothing jumps out except hanging with Florida, a top 20 team at the time.
Don't take them lightly.
The one reason I'm not like that too worried about the size is what the Billikens did to St. Bonaventure's Frank Mitchell on Friday night. He came into the game averaging 17 points and 11 rebounds per game coming into this season, and he got nothing. He got 7 boards, fine, only 4 points on 3 shots. They were in his kitchen. They were throwing doubles at him, which they don't usually do to a lot of people. They just don't double a lot. But Amari McCautry was locked up on him one-on-one, and every time they completely flummoxed him. And he's a big body. He scores all over the place. Not really that much of a three-point shooter. He's all in the paint, and the Billikens were able to completely neutralize him. It was wild to watch. It actually worked because there was a lot of theory about how they could do this, but they actually put it together and did it. And so can they do it again against another big 6'8", 240-pound guy in Rafael Castro?
He's like 6'11".
Garrett, he's like 6'10", I think. And Garrett Jackson, or Garrett Johnson, excuse me, who's also 6'8". Like now they got 2 of them to face off against, and they got some more size coming off the bench in a couple more 6'7" and 6'10" guys. So there's a lot of size here. We'll see if the Billikens' length and athleticism can continue to neutralize.
Let me ask you this, because I was waiting to ask you this, Rock. If you were coaching against the Billikens, how would you try to attack them?
Ooh, we talked about this the other day. Rock and I did.
I mean, you have to switch everything because all those perimeter on the wing and in the corner, all those dribble handoffs and off-ball screens they do over there. If you switch it, you can really neutralize it a lot because you're taking away the fact that they're going to try to run you through a screen and things like that. So you have to be able to switch at least 1 through 4. And if you have enough small ball, actually, I would play small ball against the Billikens as much as I could. Now, part of that is, do I have guys who can then rebound a little bit by being a little bit smaller? Because it was proven last year that if you can put a small player on Robbie Avila, that can usually flummox him more than putting a big on him. So you have to be able to play all of SLU's shooters while also being able to play an athlete against Robbie Avila. You got to be able to switch a lot. I mean, you just have to be a hyper-athletic team. And that's why, to me,
But
I
you're
think,
saying man-to-man, not zone, because I'd zone them.
I think you'd zone them up as well.
but they can shoot so well in the zone.
they can shoot
they
over
can
the
shoot
zone
out
at
of the
time.
zone.
Yeah, they can shoot out of the zone.
What I would tell people is, I would say, look, we're zone, but we're guarding from the beyond the 3-point line and out.
I
wouldn't do that
at all.
And I would say, And the main thing is you better talk because they're going to ball screen, they're going to cut you to death. Because otherwise, I mean, to me, we've talked about it before. They're outside in, like because they move and they're inside.
And then it goes back
they
out
get points in the paint because they cut so well.
I said to Rock the way I would is take a page out of Duquesne's playbook from the end of that game.
What do they do?
Pressure.
Yeah,
Don't let SLU. They're the best team in the country in the half court. Don't let them get to the half court.
Yeah,
blitz them. Make them, even if they break the press, let them then. They've broken the press, and all of a sudden there's only 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Then they got to go a little quicker than they normally would. If you're blitzing, don't let them get into their sets. I think that's the way. And that's my concern. I love SLU. I'm not trying to downplay that. That's my concern in the tournament. They run into a Power 5 freak athletic team in the second round, and all of a sudden that's a team that can guard them, kind of like what Rock said. I don't think there's a team like that in the A10, but even if they're a 6 seed and they run into an 11 seed, I don't know, name a Power 5 11 seed this year, a team that gets in on the bubble, like a UCLA. Mizzou. Although Mizzou, I don't think is the hyper athletic team you're describing. That's where I could see things going wrong.
They got a 2-man game going at Mizzou, and that's
exactly.
And so tonight will be a good litmus test to see, does a team that is super sized and also they're fairly athletic, but they got a lot of size and athleticism, is that the perfect concoction to beat the Billikens? Curry Hicks Sage on Twitter. That's one of the reasons I think he's tweeting that out, is because they have guys like they can play a 6'8", 210-pound Garrett Johnson on Robbie tonight. What that'll do is gives you an athlete with length who Robbie can't necessarily dribble past from the perimeter and definitely can't shoot over down low or pass over, more importantly, down low. And then how much, Rafael Castro is such a good athlete that you might be able to hide him at times, hide being a relative thing when you're going against Amari McCautry and Kellen Thames, but you can hide them then on the one non-shooter that is in the game for the Billikens. And now all of a sudden you have a defensive format that actually is going to take away the Billikens' strongest aspects.
And if just for the record, I coached 4 years of youth basketball, so I know what I'm talking about. Up until like 4th or 5th.
Win percentage good?
Yeah, winning percentage every year, even though my son fired me twice during my tenure. My own son fired me.
He's
like Mike Tomlin at the end.
Yeah. No losing season.
Yeah, I'm Mike Tomlin. I'll take that. Okay. I'll take that. But I would tell my team if I'm coaching against SLU, hey, that ball fake that Robbie does at the top of the key, do not bite on
Don't
that.
bite on it.
You stay on your feet.
It doesn't matter how many
Stay on your feet.
It doesn't matter
because
how
he's going to drive.
It doesn't matter how many times you're going to say it.
You know how useless it is?
He can hit a 3. I know.
I was going to say, what's going to happen the one time they don't bite on it and it's hand down, man down, and Robbie laces one from 22? Are you going to get in their face after he laces one from 22?
Because tell me if I'm wrong, and you watch more of these games than I do, though I do have the coaching pedigree.
Fair.
Okay, but so much happens. So much happens when he ball fakes and then rambles to the basket because he's such a deadly passer that creates a whole bunch of scenarios. I would tell my guy, stay on your feet, put a hand up, and we'll live with that result, because I don't want him rambling to the basket, because that's when he's a killer.
If he bangs 5 threes, you can live with yourself. His pump fake, his ball fake kind of reminds me of when like Mahomes or other quarterbacks have crossed the line of scrimmage and they're still pump faking like 3 yards downfield, even though they can't throw. Defenders still act like they're trying to defend it.
Look,
like it's useless, but it works.
You saw a little bit of this. I'm 63. I've stopped. Yeah. But I played a lot of old man ball at the Y. And that pump fake is an old man pump fake from the Y. Now, don't get me wrong. He's a wonderful player. He's a great player. I mean, for what he brings to the table physically, like, he shouldn't be as good as he is. But he is, because he's so smart, and he's got skills around the basket, and he's a great passer. I just don't want to give him that opportunity to find the open guy.
Rock, I have 2 questions for you.
He will.
One, you do a great job getting Coach Shirts on. You've gotten Robbie on. A guy that I want you to try to get on is Sharma.
You're not here to assign Rock.
I want Sharma.
Whoa, you're right.
I think Sharma would be awesome. He just made 9 threes. He seems like a great guy, role player.
We just had him on the Zoom yesterday. And
not as talkative as he.
He's not super talkative. He's a quieter guy.
Player.
I got a couple good answers. We got a couple good answers out from him about the big game. There was one back and forth that I can actually pull up later on if we want, because we're going to have to take a break here, where, he called him, Brady, and Trey the best 3 shooters off the move in college basketball. And we asked Schertz about that, and he goes, what a humble guy putting himself in that list. But yeah, he's fantastic. The whole team's a fun interview.
He said the right thing. You know what he said? He said, on this team, we're so talented, you're not going to get a lot of minutes. So you better be productive with the minutes that you get. He certainly did that. What was he, 9 for 12?
On the field?
9 for 12.
And is Robbie out of eligibility? Putty Chain's one of them.
Yes, he's out.
That's what I thought.
Last year.
We do got to go to break because we have Nick Saracino coming on, who's a local boy. I grew up playing hockey with his brother, Chrissy. They own Chris's Pancake House and family. They're all over the place here in St. Louis. He's playing for Team Italy in the Olympics coming up here. And we looked at their division, and they got some big dogs, including Sweden, Finland, and Slovakia, that he's going to go toe-to-toe with. So we're going to pick his brain a little bit. I know he's now Northern Italy, so he's already kind of in the mix. So we got some questions for him. That's Nick Saracino. He's coming up next. We'll be right back. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Hot Take Central 2.0. Now that you're a sports fan, no.
It's really getting out of hand, man. It's going way out of control.
With Cam Janssen.
I'm going to lead you down the path that rocks.
And Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
You're a legend in the city, moving by day instead of night.
Weekday mornings from 8 to 10.
Hell yeah.
Only on the Lou Information Station. Streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com. Hot Take Central 2.0.
This whole situation is getting out of control.
This message is presented on behalf of Delmar Mortgage. When it comes to buying or refinancing a home, everyone's situation is different, and having the right information can save you real money. Delmar Mortgage helps you compare options side by side, understand the cost of waiting, and see when refinancing may actually make sense for you. Get your no-obligation quick quote at savingthelou.com.
Individuals may have been compensated for this message. For licensing information, visit NMLSconsumeraccess.org. Delmar Mortgage, NMLS ID number 30998. Delmar Mortgage is an equal housing lender.
Introducing the Key STL Burger Bar and Boogie, your new home in the Grand Center Arts District. The Key STL is where the music plays, the game is always on, and the dance floor is open. The Burger Bar features the ultimate smash burger experience with premium pasture-raised local beef and a dozen house-made sauces to top it all off. It's the Key STL Burger Bar and Boogie, 3225 Olive in Midtown. Before, during, or after any game, this is the spot, St. Louis. Find out more at thekeystl.com.
louinfo.com news headlines. Brought to you by Brown and Crouppen, 222-2222.
Your louinfo.com news report. Well, some numbers are in after the major winter storm hit the St. Louis metro last weekend. Many areas saw double-digit snowfall with 13.6 inches reported in St. Genevieve. The cold was brutal, dropping to 13 below, with wind chills as low as 30 below. Utility crews have restored power to most areas. Icy roads may take most of today to fully clear. The Bowles Fire Protection District fire truck was heavily damaged after being hit by a tractor trailer during Sunday's winter storm on I-44 in Villa Ridge. The truck was parked to warn drivers while crews responded to another crash. 2 firefighters were inside wearing seatbelts and were not injured. The truck will be out of service for at least 6 months. First responders in Cuba, Missouri, waded into a frozen pond to rescue 2 horses on Monday morning. According to social media, the horses wandered onto the snow-covered ice and broke through. A veterinarian checked out the animals after they were rescued, and now they're recovering in a dry barn. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com and the free Lou Info app, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, louinfo.com weather. Presented by STL Sports Central. With sports, anytime, anywhere.
Here's your louinfo.com weather update. We have a little cold front dropping in on Thursday. No snow with that, but it will be chilly into the upcoming weekend. For now, we'll stay sunny and a little bit breezy. Afternoon high today about 30. Overnight, single digits and clear. We'll stay near 30 with sunshine on Wednesday. Upper teens on Thursday. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com and the free Lou Info app.
After a long day, nothing beats kicking back in a brand new hot tub from St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse. These guys are the real deal. They've been around for over 38 years and got more than 400 5-star reviews, and they've earned every single one of them. They sell premium, American-made hot tubs. USA, baby. And because they keep their overhead low, they pass the savings right on to you. You're getting better quality at a better price. And here's the best part. No hidden fees, no surprises, no, oh, by the way, charges. And if you find a comparable hot tub cheaper at a local dealer, they'll beat that price. Guaranteed. That's right. Best price guarantee. No one's beating them. Plus, when you buy from St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, you're buying from a company that's been here for decades. And they'll be here to service your tub for as long as you own it. Check them out at besthotTubPrices.com. That's besthotTubPrices.com. St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, highest quality, best price.
People ask all the time, who the heck is Low Cost Airlines? Well, we're not just one airline. When you're talking to us, you're talking to everyone. We are the discount supermarket for all airline tickets. Plus, we have all the airlines and always have the best prices. American, Delta, United, plus all the specialized international airlines and a lot more. And we make it easy. We guarantee you'll talk to a live human in 60 seconds. You can have the rate you need and have your trip booked in 5 minutes. And remember, when you're talking to us, it's like talking to every single airline available with one fast phone call. All you need to do is call and find the best prices to fly wherever it is you want to go. So are you ready? Call Low Cost Airlines right now. 800-298-0306. 800-298-0306. 800-298-0306. That's 800-298-0306.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen.
The most perfectly bred athlete ever.
And Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
I'm an influential and respected man.
On the Lou Information Station. Streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Yeah, baby, let's go. 8:32 in Kirkland, Missouri. Hot Take Central 2.0 coming at you. Cam Janssen, Jim the Cat Hayes, Grant Salzman, Matthew Rocchio. And we'd like to welcome from Team Italy, St. Louis born and bred, Nick Saracino. What's going on, Nick?
Hey, guys. Thanks for having me on.
So where are you at right now?
How cool is this?
I know.
Sorry.
Nick, dude, you know, we grew up playing hockey. I grew up playing with your brother, Chris, of course, and know the family. When I heard this news, man, it was, of course, they put it on a bunch of text threads that we have with all the players and stuff like that. So everybody's really pumped for you. How'd this all come about?
Yeah, well, this process probably started about 4 or 5 years ago. I was kind of like bouncing around in the minors, and a European agent reached out to me and asked if I had any family lineage with that goes back to Italy. And my grandfather came over a few years back, and so I was able to get my passport. And so I went through all that whole process. It took about 3 years. And then once I got the passport, I had to play in Italy for 2 years so I would be qualified for the national team. So this is actually my 4th year playing in Italy. So it's been great so far. That was a big process, but I'm glad it's over. Glad I made the team, and it's a great honor.
So did you go to Italy to play specifically to play in the Olympics for Team Italy, or were you just like that was they wanted to sign you because you were playing other places? You know, you bounce around in Europe quite a bit when you're playing over there. So how'd that go down?
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely a selling point. I did go play in Slovakia for a year. After that year, that was a little tough for me mentally. I would say probably not the best country really to go to. Kind of that Russian mentality. Always threatened to be fired and stuff like that.
Oh,
and
God.
The Italian team reached out to me, and yeah, definitely the Olympics was a selling point. But you know, that was like 4 years away, and so I didn't know. But you know, I always wanted to come to Italy to play. I know that there's a couple teams in the league I'm in now. That's a good league, and they gave me the opportunity, and so I jumped on it.
Italy is a place everyone wants to go and visit.
Hell yeah.
I'm wondering, what is life like for a professional hockey player day to day? What's that like for you? Or you know, I know you have an arena where there's, 3,100 capacity. What's the day-to-day life like for you as a pro hockey player over there?
It's very similar to North America. You know, you got practice in the morning, you go work out, practice, train, usually done about 1:30 or so. You go get lunch, kind of hang out with your buddies, kind of being in Italy, I'm able to explore a lot. So that's kind of nice. Travel to different cities and kind of see the country. So it's very similar to playing in North America, but you're just living in a beautiful part of the world. And so far, it's been a great experience.
I think it could be a little distracting. I mean, I would like to
Or you want to go
Italy.
skiing or something, which you're not allowed to do.
Or just eat lunch 4 times a day.
I know. Is the food good there?
Yeah. Yeah, the food's pretty good. You got to watch the pasta intake, but the food's pretty good. And yeah, where I'm located now is world-class skiing. The town's kind of small, but right now it's buzzing because everyone's here skiing, and people travel from all over the world to come skiing here. So it's really a unique place and a special place for sure.
So you like you said, you changed teams the first 3 years, Asiago, then this year at Pusterstall. I don't know how to say that correctly. So what was the other team like? Asiago, where in Italy was that? What was that experience like?
Asiago was in Veneto region. So actually, where I'm playing at now, it's all German speaking. It's in Südtirol. It's a province north of Veneto, and it's all German speaking. So Asiago had more of the Italian culture, Italian speaking. It's where we call it Cheese Town, where all the Asiago cheese is made. But it's a small town, skiing town. People are great. Food was great. But they unfortunately folded last year, and I was fortunate enough to get on this Pustertal team. And we're in the middle of the season now, fighting for home ice for playoffs before this Olympic break.
So when you're traveling up there, I mean, are you looking outside the bus and you see like 1,000-foot drop off? It's 3:00 in the morning. Bussy up there is kind of going a little swirly on you. You get nerve wracked a little bit traveling in the mountains?
Yeah, I mean the first year, Asiago was kind of on top of the mountain. Here I'm like in the valley, but the first 45 minutes you're kind of going down the mountain, or your last 45 minutes of the ride. And it could get foggy, a little snowy. So it is a little nerve-wracking. But, I mean, after a couple of years, I've gotten used to it. What's nice is every busy's got an espresso machine on the bus, so I think they're staying awake.
That's unbelievable.
That's the most Italian thing I've ever heard. I love that.
Take another one, Bussy.
So the Italian squad, the Olympic squad, has Sweden, Slovakia, and Finland in the prelims. I'm just wondering the mindset. I'm sure you know a lot of the guys that you'll be playing with. What's the mindset? First of all, congratulations, because you're an Olympian. That's unbelievable.
Damn right.
I can't imagine the swag you're going to get. But what's the mindset for you guys?
Yeah, we definitely know it's going to be a big challenge, but I think we're ready for this challenge. I think one little advantage we get is we've had 2 kind of warm-up tournaments throughout the year, one in November and one in December. So, we're kind of used to playing together, but we know we're playing against some world-class athletes for sure. And, we're just going to take it one game at a time. I'm sure we're going to try to pack it in. We have a Finnish coach. I don't know if you know much about Finnish hockey. They like to trap. I'm sure we're going to run a trap pretty heavy.
Oh, yeah.
And pack it in and, just try to get a few bounces and score some goals.
Nick, as an Olympian, I know they like to trade the pens as a big thing between countries. Are you going to partake in that? Is there a country that you're looking to seek out a pen from?
Oh, that's a good question. I've never thought of that.
Yeah, it's not a good one. It's really not. It's really not.
Oh, my God, you're right, Jimmy. What's he talking about, pens?
You've never seen those?
That's why you're not at Barstool.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Well, I'm sure if we get a good one and that people want it, I definitely will be going around, parading that thing around, try to get as many as I can. But right now, I haven't seen any pins, but hopefully they give us some to trade.
Are you okay? Is a family? Are they all coming over? Is Chrissy coming back over to watch this?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I got about the first game. I think I got about 20 some people coming. Immediate family and a lot of cousins. So everyone's really excited. It's kind of weird being over here. I think they've realized all the excitement back home, but I only get it through social media really, and a few people have reached out for interviews, but I haven't really seen all the excitement back home. But I'm sure they're very excited.
Oh God, yeah. Do you have to pay for those tickets?
Yeah, they gave us 2.
Oh yeah. Oh, baby. Oh baby.
But I think every country's only getting 2. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I also think the PA is blocked off a few too for the other teams.
Man, oh man, dude. What if you guys upset? I mean, you guys have nothing to lose, man. Like that's the mindset you got to go against all these teams. Like, who cares? System, shut them down. But man, if you got a chance, though, Nikki,
you could be the next Micah
dude,
Rubione.
if you have a chance to catch somebody with their head down, that's gonna go viral. Like, just go put on a show, man. You should be excited. Is there any NHL guys on your team, by the way?
No, we have no NHL guys. I don't know if anyone. No NHL guys. We do. Our goalie was a second-round draft pick to Anaheim. He's a young guy, so he's in their system right now. He's playing in the Swedish league right now, but as a second-round draft pick as a goalie, he's got some special talent there. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have the underdog mentality. We have nothing to lose, and we're gonna go out there and try our best.
Is the rink finished yet?
Oh no,
Nikki.
Oh.
I've been in Italy for 4 years, and let me tell you, nothing's ever been done on time. So I think they got it to a respectable form, and they're proud, passionate people, and I'm sure they're going to put on a great event.
I've talked about this on the show before, but there's apparently a phenomena in Italy where old men will spend a large chunk of their day. They called it Umarell in Bologna, and it's just old men will stand with their hands behind their back giving unsolicited advice to construction crews. Is this an actual real thing you've seen?
That's an actual thing for sure. They love walking around with their hands behind their back and just talking to whoever will listen to them. And I think that those construction guys don't have a choice, so I think they pick on them a little bit.
When do you report?
We play an exhibition game against Germany February 4th, and that's a town called Bolzano, which is an hour south of where I'm at now.
Beautiful.
And then I think we head to the Village the next day, the 5th.
Good for you.
The Village.
I'm just curious, like the team you're on now, or just in general, the hockey fan base in Italy. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, they're passionate fans. Kind of like soccer here, they got the drums going. They love their scarves. They're always singing the whole game. It's fun to play here for sure. We have very passionate fans, and Italians, everything they do, they put their heart into it, and that's the same with our team.
You need to go be a social butterfly in that village, dude. Go talk to all the athletes. Go meet some people. You know what I mean? Collect every item you possibly can. Hoard things.
No, don't hoard.
No,
Don't
put
get
it in your
trouble.
thing. Nah, you'll be
First
okay.
off, advice from someone you don't know.
That's
don't
right.
trash the hotel room. Don't be like Big Walt.
Don't be like Big Walt and Jeremy Roenick and Nagano.
Are you going to do anything on social media? Because that seems like that would be a great lane for you to document everything on social media, make some money off it.
Yeah, right now, actually, we were just getting a bunch of emails about the social media rules. So I'm trying to go through all that, seeing what I'm allowed and what I can and can't do. So right now I'm kind of going through all that to see what I could do.
I got to ask this one, Nick. I'm half Italian, but obviously my family never was as deeply rooted into it by my generation as the Saracino clan was. And so for you growing up in that family and now going over and live in Italy for 4 years, just what has that been like? Like you obviously had a lot of expectations. You obviously had a lot of experience, with the culture in a way. So what has that been like for you as a guy who grew up in such a big Italian family, now actually living in Italy for multiple years now?
Yeah, honestly, I was super excited when I got this opportunity. Like I said, I was playing in Slovakia, and then when the Italian team called me, I was like, oh, the home country. So I was really excited to get that opportunity. But, just coming back here, my family has a ton of family still here, and they're all down south. So I've been able to visit them a couple of times, and that's just been a really cool experience in itself. Because not every day you get to go see family across the world. So it's been honestly just a great experience, and I'm very fortunate to be able to do it.
I'm kind of jealous.
I am. I'm starting to get a little jealous too.
No, I'm getting
pissy
when I read about just one quick thing. Pasta sauce. Do you call it sauce or gravy? I'm just curious.
I call it sauce.
All right, then it's sauce.
I don't know. Nicky,
I grew up around a lot of Italian Americans.
They like the gravy, baby.
They call it gravy.
You're damn right. In Jersey, they call it gravy. You know that, Nicky.
Well, if you come over here, it's Sugo. So,
oh, okay.
You could use Sugo.
Nick, dude, we're rooting for you, man. Please, don't get in trouble with the social media stuff and hoarding all
that's coming from
me. You know what I mean? But if you could document something every day, what you're doing,
folks, here we go. Crazy.
We would watch that like you can't believe, man. So see what you could do with that, but go through the rules. And I got a prediction, man. You're going to score a big time goal, dude. And you're going to put somebody on their ass, too. Put somebody on their ass. Edmund's coming around in net. Put them downtown Chinatown, baby. Place will erupt over here. We're rooting for you, dude.
Awesome. I appreciate it. Now, I'm looking forward to it. Should be a great experience, and I'm going to try my best.
All right, bud.
Good luck.
We're rooting. Good luck to you, man. Thanks for coming on, Nick.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good one.
See you, buddy. Ooh, Nick Saracino, St. Louis, born, playing in the Olympics for Team Italy. It's with his family there.
So great.
He better. Great. You better put a leash on Chrissy. I'll tell you that right now. You better put a leash on your brother.
So great. And then,
man,
so he'll get the warm-ups, the practice. Gear for life.
Wonder if he's single.
By the way,
how many people he gets to meet?
Apparently, that goaltender is sick. Clara, the goaltender
really?
they're going to be
Second
playing
rounder?
in front of. Yeah, the second rounder. Like he's apparently is far and away the best player on the team. And so, like I said, pack it in, do the Finnish style. Of course,
shut them down.
What do Finns have? Great goaltending.
Shut them down
and hit everyone.
Hit somebody.
Hit everyone.
Put somebody down.
Can you imagine how incredible that would feel? You're Saracino. You're one of the Saracino family. You're over in Italy watching your cousin. And he just completely like decleats a guy.
Yes.
He skates a guy and just like full midair,
boom,
ass over tea kettle hit, and all of your family's just going to erupt. And then you go out that night and you're drinking and partying in some Italian town. Like, is there anything better?
No.
The figure skaters are coming up to you wanting to know what your name is. Woo,
also talk about that. He's in a town that's known for all the cheese. And then he's going south to visit the family. Then he's up north,
wealthy
skiing with the German Tyrolese.
Those all that's got to be like a wealthy ass town. Oh yeah, where all the big dogs come in.
It's the Alps.
They stay in the Alps.
It's the Italian side of the Alps.
I think rubbing shoulders with some of the other athletes in the Olympic Village.
Go mingle, mingle.
That's why you got to
especially like if like Lindsey Vohn's in the Olympic Village, or like there's some A+
single
that aren't.
I should have asked.
Hey, she likes hockey players. Kim.
I wonder, is he married? I don't know. Oh man!
Like other than the hockey players who are superstars, there's so many stars.
Everybody's a star.
Yeah,
that's why
everybody is.
That's why you need to document.
Oh man, I would watch that.
Me too.
What are you doing? What's the place look like? What's your setup look like? What's walking to the rink look like?
I'll get his email, but I know a company that can handle all that for him for just a small industry standard 65.5%.
That's it.
But
I wonder what the restrictions are.
And it's all up near him too. I mean, the Milan Milan is where the hockey is, which is over east from where he's in the north. Sorry, he's in the northeastern tip of Italy. Milan's in the northwestern kind of tip of Italy. But there's a bunch of stuff. The other main cities that are hosting it is Cortina d'Ampezzo, which is right around where I think he's playing right now. So
I think that's for like a lot of the skiing and stuff.
And we said there's great skiing where he is. So he's up near. He lives up near the skiing, or he plays up near the skiing, and then he's in Milan, one of the best cities in northern Italy, for the actual hockey. Come on,
and
it's a dream come true, like literally. And what if you score a goal? Like, give me that puck. You know, and like you have that forever.
I think they play a eighth place game.
No, you're an NHL.
Don't ask yourself that question.
No,
it's a slippery slope.
It's okay for Cam because he went to the top of the mountain. We've done nothing.
Oh man!
You called Delaware basketball games for the Blue Hens.
I did.
Why don't you play that clip?
I had a couple tweets, get a couple hundred likes this weekend.
Whoa! Sit down, baby.
Let's go.
See, he pumped your tires up when you deserve it. He'll pump your tires up. What were they?
Right.
What were they?
One of them was political. One of them was basketball.
Read them.
The basketball one.
Don't read the political.
You read the
which is
political
doing
one.
much
Just
better.
do it.
Where the basketball one, which is doing really well, is just it was something that we Wilson pointed out. We were talking about the Illini game on. We were talking about the Illini game yesterday. Me and Randy did STL Sports Central from home, and we were talking about the Illini game. Obviously, Keaton Wagler, the freshman, set a freshman record for the Illini, just a few points short of their all-time record for scoring. He scored 46 points on 9 of 11 from 3, actually outdid Sharma a little bit from the efficiency side, went 13 of 17 from the floor, had a great game from the charity stripe. And I discovered as we were looking through 24/7 that the Billikens were actually in on Keaton Wagler before his senior year at Shawnee Mission. And the big story about him is that he's on the way to being maybe the lowest ranked ever one and done in college basketball history. He was ranked in the 250s in the freshman class this year on 24/7's composite rankings. And he's from Shawnee Mission, which is over in Kansas City. Kansas apparently never really looked at him. But yeah, SLU offered him before his senior year. And yeah, that tweet did really well for some reason.
Okay, what about the political one?
No, the political one was different. I won't read it.
I'm gonna read.
Did you go to Twitter police from that one?
I did not. I got nothing from the Twitter police. I'm still tweeting up a storm no matter which way.
There you go, Rock.
Here's one I put out that I got some hate from, which I still
What'd you do?
I said my love for the Seahawks goes way back,
I love this.
all the way back to finding out who they were facing in the NFC Championship game, and then you get some Rams fans that are like Mizzou fans, like attacking me.
Mizzou fans.
I didn't say you can't root for the Rams. I choose not to. I don't like the Rams, so I'm not going to root for them. Done. Root for who you want.
Mizzou fans are a little cray-cray. They need to calm down a little bit.
Why? But this guy
Calm
was like,
down.
one guy was like, you know, St. Louis is a crap hole. You lost all your teams. I go, you're a Mizzou fan. We got a lot of Mizzou fans in St. Louis. Wouldn't you say that's by far the number one fan base in St. Louis area proper is Mizzou?
Yeah. It's where the most alumni are, I believe, is in the St. Louis area from Mizzou.
Italy will be outscored 42-1 in the Olympics. Shut up, Gino.
But nobody will care.
Although he's probably right, and Nick's going to score the only goal. So what?
And Gino, you know what? It'll be one more than you.
You wouldn't give anything to be on that team. I would,
no doubt,
to be an Olympian
I'd give it
in your secondary home country.
Imagine going to the Olympics. You're young. You're a stud. Like there's a lot in front of you right there. You better calm down and get good night's sleep.
It was also interesting to me. He really pumped up the food where he's currently living, which is very different from what we know as Italian food here, because almost every Italian food dish you have in America is either Sicilian or Southern Italian inspired. Northern Italian food is completely different. A lot of German, a lot of French stuff in there, and he's loving the food up there in the north. I didn't want to dive any deeper.
Well, I bet you the food's good up there in that wealthy ass part of Italy. You got dang right.
Interesting too. His new team in Italy, next to Germany, plays in the Austrian league. I thought looking through that, I thought that was really interesting. Yeah,
they all
just interesting.
Austria's beautiful too,
which I think is a higher. He bumped up a little bit. He had a really good year last year too.
Wonder how bad his travel is.
Well, he said the practice facility is an hour away. Hour's fine. I mean, they'll put him up when it's time to be put up.
But you go there every day.
I guarantee they're going to put you up.
I think he said it's an hour away from where he's at now.
Because Italy's not that big.
Yeah.
And literally, like I said, he's already up in the north. He's up in the northeastern part.
Oh,
and Milan is literally just
the Olympic one.
The Olympic practice.
He literally lives just like a straight line west,
which is
to
great.
Milan.
Oh, perfect.
And I guarantee once they start practicing every day, they're going to put him up there.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, very, very cool. I just want to see. I want to see how the day-to-day setup is. Start to the beginning, go into the games, the atmosphere, what you're eating, what you're doing, what you're. Oh, are you kidding? Who you're seeing, like who's walking past you?
To me, I'd equate it with that is along with my curiosity of Area 51.
God dang right. Let's go. We'll go on that mountain Bob Lazar was on and record.
All right, let's go cover Nick for
the Olympics.
For the Lou Information Station.
Oh, yeah.
And then we'll be the Area 51. We'll go hit the two things.
And then Skinwalker Ranch.
Oh,
not going.
Scary.
I wouldn't be scared. That's all nonsense. Area 51. Now that intrigued me.
Hardcore. Damn right. I told you, watch Bob Lazar's interview. It's unbelievable.
Do you know Bob Lazar? They can't prove he actually got a degree from MIT. Did you know that? Now he says it's because he spoke out about the program. So
His wife was
the
cheating on
Secret
him.
Service agencies wiped him.
Well, he made a rocket ship and he took to work every day. And they're like, how'd you do that? And then they kind of recruited him. I believe that's how it went down. And then he's like, you know what? Screw this. I'm going to go on the top of that mountain. I'm going to bring my buddies. I'm going to record exactly what's going to happen tonight. And he did.
There are a lot of things that he said about
Walker Ranch, though.
about his past that aren't accurate.
Yeah, I don't know.
And he says it was because the FBI or CIA wiped his record.
He's an interesting guy nonetheless.
Yeah,
I
fascinating.
mean, I'm willing to, considering everything we know the CIA was doing around that time, I'm buying it. I'm actually completely, I'm completely open to buying it.
Exactly, Rock. I mean, come on.
Think about it. MK Ultra.
Come
what
on.
What they were doing
not-
to
I'm not-
MLK and other civil rights leaders. Like, we have factual
Yes.
proof that the CIA
Hold on.
was violating human rights to the nth degree.
Okay.
Inside this, in the FBI, inside the actual borders of the United States,
They were
which is highly
injecting
illegal.
radiation into citizens.
Yes.
Okay. I'm stipulating that. But there's also information like he was actually at a community college where they can find it at the time he was supposedly at MIT. And you would find someone at MIT who could verify that he not only went there, but like, to me, tying up all those loose ends is something that is
okay. He didn't go to MIT, but he was there.
It's the same
He was
group that literally practiced.
No, they said
mind
there's
control.
no record of him going there.
Well, yeah. Area 51, where he described every single detail.
No, MIT, Massachusetts Institute
No, I know.
of Technology, where he got his degree. There's no record of him ever attending that. And investigations have tried to find a classmate, a professor. They can't locate them.
Okay.
Now, the CIA can do a lot of
all
things.
out.
Okay, but he's still at Area 51. That's all I care about.
Well, I'm just saying it speaks to credibility.
You know.
I'm not saying yes or no. I don't know enough about it, just surface knowledge. I'm fascinated by him.
Yes.
I'm fascinated by the theory. I mean, they were talking about they tunneled for miles under there. And supposedly they did it with a technology where they used radiation to seal the walls, and they could cut through it in seconds, which one of the guys on the thing that I just saw said, if they can cut through the mountains and the rock underneath, there might be miles and miles of underground fortresses around the United States we don't even know about.
Yep.
They use nuclear energy to cut through and seal rock.
Yep.
In seconds, supposedly.
I would love to just go creep around. Just get the tour of everything. You imagine?
So we
show me everything.
So we're going to the Olympics and then Area 51
and then Skinwalker Ranch
and Dave Green.
And then underneath Denver Airport. All right. Why don't you tell us, Jimmy, about Delmar Mortgage?
Well, this segment of the show, which
Delmar
was a very
Mortgage.
good one,
Damn good,
is brought to you by Delmar Mortgage. If you're thinking about buying a home, exploring a refinance, or just trying to understand where the market fits into your plans, Delmar is here to help you make a confident, informed decision. They'll walk you through real numbers, show you the cost of waiting, and help you understand when refinancing could actually benefit you and when it might not. No pressure, no guesswork, clarity. Delmar Mortgage has been helping families since 1966 right here in St. Louis and now across more than 40 states. They are still family-owned, still focused on transparency, and still committed to making the mortgage process feel simple, not stressful. If you'd like to see how much you could save or simply get a clear picture of your options, start with a free quick quote at saveinthelu.com. Again, that's saveinthelu.com, because better start with better information.
Individuals may have been compensated for this message. For licensing information, visit NMLSconsumeraccess.org. Delmar Mortgage, NMLS ID number 30998. Delmar Mortgage is an equal housing lender.
Yeah, we'll be back. Don't go anywhere. We can talk some football. We got all kinds of stuff to talk about. We'll be back. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Today, business moves fast. Don't fall behind your competitors. Contact CTS, Commercial Technology Solutions, today for your voice and data needs, including networking, internet, and video conferencing. We offer 24-hour emergency service with competitive rates and an A+ rating from the BBB. At Commercial Technology Solutions, it's all about service, solutions, and stability. Contact them in Missouri at 314-421-3550, in Illinois at 618-452-3550, and online at ctsphone.com.
Broadcasting live from the J. Randolph Jr. Studios in Kirkwood.
Daddy is out of the cleaning up dump business.
KLIS 590 AM, Wood River, St. Louis.
Press briefing, White House correspondent John Decker asked Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt about why Trump's sending Homan to Minneapolis.
Is he being sent by the president to diffuse the situation that exists right now on the ground? Is he the point person essentially for the White House in terms of trying to tamp down the tensions that exist right now in Minnesota?
Well, Mr. Homan is the point person for cooperating with state and local authorities and corresponding with them, again, to achieve this level of cooperation to subdue the chaos on the streets of Minneapolis.
Washington Governor Bob Ferguson and Attorney General Nick Brown told Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem if federal agents work outside of the Constitution, they will take legal action to stop it.
ICE is, to be blunt, completely and totally out of control.
Ferguson says a memo was sent by Homeland Security to ICE agents telling them to use force to enter homes without a warrant. Senate Democrats are prepared to speed up passage of 5 government funding bills to avoid a partial government shutdown. Senator Chuck Schumer made that announcement Monday. However, the Democrats' plan will exclude funding for the Department of Homeland Security. Schumer said if Leader Thune on the floor this week, we can pass them right away, but the Senate Majority Leader has yet to detail his plan for avoiding the shutdown. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
Commerce moves fast. Your business should too. If you're not on the first page of search results, you're losing customers. Out of sight, out of mind is true. Don't let that be you. iLocal.net has helped local businesses dominate search results since 2009. For a limited time, iLocal.net is offering a free website analysis to improve the online presence of your business. Local business owners across the U.S. turn to iLocal.net to improve their search engine rankings. Search engines are constantly changing their algorithms. You need the professionals who know how to use those changes to benefit your business. Don't hope for new customers. Get found and be chosen. Call 888-699-2407 for your free website analysis. Don't wait. Call 888-699-2407. That's 888-699-2407 for your free website analysis. Call 888-699-2407.
We interrupt this program for an on-the-spot news report.
News reports on the Lou Information Station are presented by Brown and Crouppen. 222-2222.
St. Louis sports fans, now you can go deeper with STL Sports Central Insiders. Get exclusive access to Bernie Miklasz, Randy Carricker, Mike Claiborne, Jamal Mayers, and more. Plus, your chance to watch a Blues game in the alumni box with Jamal himself. Also, monthly giveaways, Bernie's columns all week, and you'll be supporting local sports media. Join now at stlsportscentral.com.
Is diabetes keeping you from enjoying life's special moments? At US Med, we understand the challenges you face, and we're here to help.
With US Med, I can finally manage my diabetes without it managing me.
US Med offers a wide range of services to simplify your diabetes care. Personalized care plans, convenient access to cutting-edge diabetes tech, and knowledgeable support. Plus, we'll check your insurance so your diabetes care may be covered at little or no cost to you.
With US Med, I feel confident and control of my diabetes. I can finally live my life to the fullest.
Don't let diabetes hold you back. Choose US Med and experience better birthdays, better adventures, better anniversaries, and better everything. Call now. US Med. Better service, better care. 800-891-6335. 800-891-6335. 800-891-6335. 800-891-6335. That's 800-891-6335.
Hey, St. Louis, looking for high-flying action and electric energy? Grab your crew, hit the road, and experience a Grizzlies game night in Memphis. An unmatched atmosphere and star-studded NBA matchups are waiting for you just down the road on I-55. There's nothing like Grizz game energy, and there's nothing like being here with 19,000 new Grizz Nation friends at FedEx Forum. Dive into the action. Follow the Grizzlies on social media and visit Grizzlies/tickets to grab your seats today. That's Grizzlies.com/tickets.
Yo, I got a key to the front door, badge to the back, 100 little problems and they all attack. I'm the boss, the backup plan B, C, and D. If it breaks, guess what? Who's fixing it? Me? I'm the meetings, the marketing, the late night grind. The deal we pay that bill, panic on my mind. Yeah, I started this dream with a big old plan. Now I'm the whole department in the one-man band. CEO doesn't mean chief everything officer.
Delegate like a boss, because you are one.
Contact Morgan Pinnacle Group to learn more.
All right, Cam, be honest. New Year's resolution still holding strong?
Not so much, Kat. But I did decide on one thing that I'm sticking with. Making home life better in 2026.
And that's a good one. And if better includes more fun, more time outside, and less stress, then you need to talk to Merrimack Pools and Outdoors.
Absolutely. They build backyard escapes, pools, patios, outdoor kitchens, the kind of place everyone actually wants to hang out.
And now's the perfect time to plan. Don't wait until summer hits. Start now, get it designed right, and be ready when the warm weather shows up.
Merrimack Pools and Outdoors walks you through the whole process, from design to construction, and they do it the right way.
So if your New Year's goal is fewer trips, fewer crowds, and more memories at home, go to SplashSTL.com.
That's SplashSTL.com, and make this year the year your backyard finally wins. That's SplashSTL.com.
The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Let's go. 906, Kirkwood, Missouri. Jay Randolph Jr. Studios. We just had Nick Saracino, local boy here, playing in for Team Italy in the Olympics. That's going to be really, really cool experience for him.
We left one on the table, too.
Oh, I know.
We didn't ask him about his plans in the Olympic Village.
When there's
we didn't ask him about pins.
When there's 2,900 athletes there and 1,500 of them are women, yeah.
And they're
Are you kidding?
In the best shape 25-year-olds.
Holy cow. Oh, man.
And they're just
what a blast.
They're just handing out prophylactics like candy.
Yeah. What are those again?
You're good.
Okay. But yeah, he's gonna. We're excited for him, man. Like, I'm curious to see how they do against Germany. Just how are they going to do against Germany? Germany's pretty good, man. They still got some players on that team, and that'd be a good little test for them.
They got some NHLers?
Yeah, for sure. Draisaitl. They got Leon.
Yeah.
They got one of the best players in the world.
That helps.
Yeah, they got a couple guys on that
Who else
Germany.
they got? Let me find it here. I'm bringing up their roster right now. So obviously Draisaitl. Other NHLers, JJ Peterka.
Yeah.
And he's the kind of guy who gets better when you put him on the damn international ice. Nico Sturm. Oh, Tim Stutzel. Son of a
yeah, they got
bee.
some guys. Yep. Okay. I forgot about him.
Moritz Siders.
Too. Oh, damn. Ooh, that's going to be a little wake-up
That's
call.
like their only really good defenseman, though, is Sider, but he's a monster.
He is
And they got
really good.
Grubauer in net.
Oh, Grubauer?
Yeah.
Yeah, so okay.
a
They got
good
some.
little squad.
They got one of the best players, if not the best player in the world. That's going to be a test.
Yeah.
Damn. When's that all go down? February 4th?
Let me find the schedule for you.
Jeez Louise. So the Blues only got 3 games left, I think. And then they
shut it down.
Shut it down. 2-3 weeks.
What's that like for the guys that aren't
Almost like it's unimportant.
Cameron,
you
to
know.
your point, the very first official games, yes. Thursday, February 5th.
Sweet.
Italy will play France. Oh, sorry, that's the women's. My apologies. So the women's start on the 5th. Men
We could hear about the
start.
women.
We don't know anybody on the team, though. Is my point.
Yeah. Yes, we do.
On the women's team?
Yeah.
On the
Duns are on that. Aren't Jency Dunn
Oh,
on
that's
that one?
true.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I'm right.
Well, the USA plays Czech Republic on the 5th, and Finland on the 7th. Where is the? Okay, men's start on the 11th, the next week.
Okay.
In Milan, Wednesday the 11th, and our boy Nick will be playing at 9:10. I'm not sure if that's local time or Italy time. That'd be 2:10 here.
Son of a bitch.
He plays Sweden on the 11th, and then Italy will be back in action against Slovakia. He can get some revenge.
He didn't like Slovakia. He didn't like that. He didn't like that Eastern European.
2 days later. Ooh, what's it like playing a hockey game 2 days later, Cam? That's never fun.
2 days later?
Man, back to back sometimes.
Back to back.
The U.S. has a back-to-back.
And so does Italy. Actually, they have to play Finland on a back-to-back. 3-5. How's 3-5? 3-4. I mean,
that's very tough.
I'm more interested in what the food is like. Like you go to the dining hall and you look around, you have a tray. What are they
Better
feeding
be
you?
good.
What's the room like? They always say that
they're crappy.
That the beds are like made of cardboard.
Crappy beds, I heard.
Unless you're a professional athlete. I'm not saying Team Italy gets that. Maybe they will. But it's like the professional athletes are staying in 5-star hotels.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, they do that, right? Like Team USA, Canada, they're all staying.
I don't know if all. I think it depends on the sport.
Like the hockey team
guys.
does.
Hockey
I know,
guys.
like the basketball team does.
Although, can you still go down there and hang out?
I haven't heard any news stories on like the accommodations.
Yeah, I
so
haven't either.
I'm guessing they were all pre-built, like buildings that have already been there. They didn't have to build anything new. I'm guessing.
Thank God,
because that's always a story you see.
Didn't put a roof on it
leading up to the
Whoopsie.
Olympics.
Oh yeah, yeah. He did chirp a little bit how they don't. It's island time. You know, when you go to the Bahamas, you got to get things done at the house. Yeah, you'll be waiting.
So what's that like for the guys that aren't going to the Olympics? Like Blues, just in the NHL.
We're going to take a private jet to what I just said, Bahamas probably, or
for
St.
like,
Martin's.
so like, what do? You do that for like a week, and then you're practicing. Like, what's
In
the 3 weeks look like?
2006, I was playing for the Devils, and I was a young kid, and he could have sent me down to the minors because I was on a 2-way contract at the time. But I got into a fight the night before we had our 2-3 week break,
You do that
and
on
I
purpose?
busted him up, and my hands were all busted up, and Lou gave me 3 weeks off, and I got to come home and hang, and it was the most lovely thing in the world. I got lucky. But like, you go, all these guys are, oh my God, like they already have their flights booked. They're going away. They're going to go to Florida. They're going to get the hell out, golf the whole time.
So what about in like 2010? What was your break like then?
I forgot
Once
that.
you were a little more seasoned.
Oh yeah, I got suspended. I remember I hit Matt Bradley so hard. If you don't look that up on YouTube, it's nasty because he chirped me in the corner and I effed him up so bad. And then some poor sap tried to fight me and I piss pumped in. There's 2 dead bodies right in front of me, and I get kicked out of the game. And I'm waiting for the hearing, and I'm at a club with a bunch of people, and I remember we're partying. And I get a call. I go, what's that? Cam? I go, yeah, it's Larry Plow. I go,
no. At the library.
Yeah,
At the library.
And I walk outside, and he's cool, Sal.
Where's the mute function?
We had 2 weeks. Like, it's not Lou. It's fine. But he's like, yeah, they gave you 5 games. I'm like, yeah. So my agent, when we sat in that room, and when he talked about me for 45 minutes to Bill Daly about how good of a person I am to not get 5 games, to get it reduced down to 3, that didn't work. Okay, I got 5 games. And then I went and gave a speech to about 500 police officers that night. Did a good job. One of my first speaking engagements.
That was a nasty hit.
With that, did you see it?
Yeah, that was bad. I haven't seen the fight after.
Oh,
Who'd you fight?
Some kid call up, and he just had to do it, and I pumped him, and I hit him when he was down too. So it was a double. No wonder I got 5 games. So anyway, that's that story. Cam, do you like the gay hockey series? I bet Rock did. I haven't seen it yet, but Andy and I were talking about this yesterday. It's so funny because they're just trying to push this. The 2 guys in that movie, I think, are holding the torch for the team. I don't know, which is fine. But it is funny.
They're blowing up.
They're trying to push this on all the guys, of course. Like they ask all the players. They're like, "God, I heard it's yes, this is a great thing, man. They're doing it. Wales is such a." And they're like, "Well, have you seen it?" Like, no, I haven't seen it yet.
I bet their wives have.
But I
Girlfriends.
heard it's hardcore. Like, I don't even like watching a movie where there's sex all the time. It's like, okay, let's go. But I heard it's really, really hardcore. I'm like, okay, I don't know. But the guy is always virtue signal.
Where's it?
But none of them watched it.
Yeah, where can you see it?
I think it's on HBO.
HBO probably.
HBO. I don't have.
I heard it's really hardcore. Really hardcore. But if you say that you didn't watch it, they'll get you on Twitter. They'll get you. All the guys. Oh, it's
Do
fantastic.
I have to get HBO and then say I got HBO so I can watch it? I'll get a lot of likes.
Yes. That's what you should do. God, this is so groundbreaking.
Supposedly it's well received. It's got a following.
I think it's
got a huge following.
For Jim would watch
women love it.
Yes. With that show.
Women love it.
I think a good fit for Jim would be,
which is good for one of the guys.
True.
What do you mean?
One of the
bisexual?
One of the guys straight. One of the leads is straight. One of them's gay.
But aren't they?
One of the leads is straight.
But don't they hang with each other?
I'm saying in real life.
In real life.
In real life, one of the actors.
It's not a documentary.
Guys,
okay.
One of them is straight. So I'm saying
the ladies like him is a good thing for him.
Great.
I get you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I get you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having TMA flashbacks.
A good fit for
Wasn't
Jim
a documentary.
would be that he gets HBO to watch the show, but he just can't stay
I might
awake.
have to watch it.
He keeps falling asleep during the episode. I think that'd be a bit for you, Mr.
Are they
Hayes.
pro hockey players or are they just like
They're supposed to be pro. Yeah.
It's a fictional NHL. Like it's like the Boston Bombers or something like that, and the Montreal. Like it's all the big cities you'd expect it to be, but they're all fictional teams. They have a Stanley Cup that's a lot more dialed down. I don't know what they call it at all, but I saw like the picture of the guys holding the trophy.
He knows. Okay.
So you haven't watched it, Grant?
I haven't watched it.
You should watch it. How dare you not watch
I
it?
talked to my significant other.
I also talked to my girlfriend about it. She's a big fan also.
She should watch it too.
So
She has.
Maybe you should ask
Big
a couple
fan.
more questions.
I'm being
So
I'm
she's
joking.
watching it and you're not? I don't know if I like your attitude on this.
Rock
Why
hasn't
not?
watched it.
Do you why?
She watched it without me.
What are you trying to say?
Is that gross
I don't
to
live
you
with
watching
her.
it? Like,
I don't live with
is
her.
that
Heard it's a good show.
making me uncomfortable?
You know what? I never saw Yellowstone, so I have plausible deniability. I never saw King of Tulsa.
Supposed to be pretty good.
Is that the one with
Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah. He's 97 and he still like plays a
tough guy.
The
A
ruffian.
tough guy. Yeah. Yeah, but look at the guys on The Sopranos playing tough guy.
Yeah,
role.
true.
Although they got their asses
It's
kicked.
like Clint Eastwood writing and directing a movie where he gets to have a threesome when he's 95.
What was that all about?
It was Clint Eastwood getting to write and direct a movie when he was 95, and he goes, "I know what I'd like to do that day."
Tarantino did the same thing with Salma Hayek and From Dusk Till Dawn.
He was like, "Oh no, you have to stick your foot in a guy's mouth."
Oh no,
It's me.
I could play this
How
character.
did this happen?
Selma Hayek.
We just couldn't find anybody for the role.
We didn't have the budget.
I mean, that might be one of the most 10 out of 10s.
Did you like that movie?
Ever 10 out of 10.
Did you like that movie? It was bizarre.
Don't remember much ever.
Oh.
Don't remember much else about it. Ken.
Oh boy, it's hardcore.
I got one scene.
What
pretty
movie
well
is that?
locked into my
From
mind.
Dusk Till Dawn.
Never watched it.
It's pretty hardcore.
And then
You got
and then
other
when-
things to
and then
watch,
when she
sir.
played Serendipity in Dogma.
I didn't see that.
You ever seen Dogma?
Oh no.
I never saw.
Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, Kevin Smith, Jay and Silent Bob, Chris Rock.
I know.
Plays the 13th Apostle.
Oh
Oh my God, you got to see Dogma. It's an incredible movie. Matt Damon and
Matt Damon
and Ben Affleck play banished angels from heaven who are trying to sneak back into heaven, and they eventually utilize the services of Jay and Silent Bob. And they also get helped out by, or actually stopped by, the 13th Apostle, who's Chris Rock.
Interesting.
Well, thanks for ruining the movie.
Wow. Interesting.
I
don't
didn't
need to
ruin the
watch
movie.
now.
I gave you the premise.
Has anyone seen the ping pong movie that supposedly is
Marty
great?
Supreme?
Yeah,
I haven't seen it. Heard it's good.
that's on my list. I want to see that.
I want to watch the new DiCaprio movie. All the Battles, or what's it called?
I heard mixed reviews on that.
Yeah?
Did very well with the Golden Globes.
Yes.
I watched a little. of it.
What
Did
was the
very
other one that got like 21 nominations or something?
Sinners?
Sinners.
I heard that's good. With Michael B. Jordan
21 nominations.
and Josh Allen's wife,
Oh yeah,
Haley Steinfeld.
Seinfeld.
Steinfeld, I believe is her
Steinfeld.
name.
What'd you think of the football? Look at old football games last Sunday.
Don't ask him about the football games. Ask him about the real thing we have to ask Grant about. Your team sold out. They had an ethos for 60 years, and they said, you know what? Every time we hire a 35-year-old who's good on defense, we have 20 years of sustained success. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to get an old retread who's 62 years old because he's from Pittsburgh. Let's talk to Grant about the real football thing he wants to talk about. How about them Pittsburgh Steelers?
What happened?
Great job with the Rooney Rule.
You hear he's from Pittsburgh, though? Didn't know if you heard about that. They
By the
hired
way,
Mike McCarthy.
62
Oh,
is,
yeah,
now-
Mike
is
McCarthy, yeah.
the new 35.
I've heard that.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
heard that actually.
Wasn't Dick Vermeil like 64, and everyone was like, "This guy's gonna coach a football team at his age"?
Well, I mean, we've had presidents much older since then.
Much.
Exactly.
So,
And what's a harder job? I'd rather be president than NFL coach.
You'd rather be the president than an
You're an
NFL coach?
They might have less on their
I
plate.
don't know about
I'm
that.
joking. I don't love it, Rock. I think it's a really, really bad hire
Why?
because he's not good. He's not good. Mike McCarthy's not a good
Who
coach.
did you want them to hire?
I wanted Shula, the 35-year-old defensive coordinator.
Oh, it's almost like they've done
Shula's
that 3
son?
times in a row.
Yeah,
Grandson?
Don Shula.
I was gonna say
He's the grandson.
grandson.
Yes.
Grandson, I was gonna say,
Grandson
yeah.
of the Shula.
Grandson
Yeah.
of the Shula. What's the Shula's name?
Don.
Oh, they're all.
He's got a good steakhouse.
Don
on him.
Shula
Fired
is
it.
the Miami
yes,
coach.
yes.
Dolphins coach.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it because it's not like Rock said anything the Steelers normally do. And when they do the things they normally do, they win a lot of football games. I think with McCarthy, it's a step backwards probably. They'll probably continue to win 8, 9, 10 games.
Who's their
Losing the
quarterback?
first round of playoffs. Well,
It's a good question.
Where did McCarthy coach for 10 years and who did he coach? Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
I think Aaron Rodgers is going to be the QB next year.
That's a mistake.
I
And
think
like
so
him.
too. It's time to move on. They got to find the reason why they're in this mediocrity purgatory is because they don't have.
When are they
By the way,
drafting?
Chris is
Like
the son.
20th?
Chris is the son of Dave.
Gotcha.
Who was head
Dons.
coach of the Bengals from 92 to 96.
But they're all from the loins of Don.
But he's
Yes.
one of the sons.
That's a good
of
way
Don
to put it.
Shula.
That's a
Don
good way to put
Shula,
it. Yeah.
I believe had let me see here when it comes to
Good coaching tree.
He had 3 sons or 4 sons, I want to say, that ended up being coaches.
But they sold out. All because he's from Pittsburgh.
What about-
They have-
what about-
Mike and Dave is 2. Mike and Dave.
What about Ryan Clark being a coach?
Stephen A. said that?
That's such a
Ryan
wild.
Did you
Clark
did you hear
would
some
be
of the stuff that
awful.
they talked about?
Stephen
What did
A.
Cam
is a
Newton
joke.
say the other day too about Notre Dame? Like, they haven't been relevant yet. Well, they went to the championship last
Well, how about
Yeah.
the whole
Goofy.
defensive coordinator thing with the Patriots?
Oh my God!
That whole
Who hasn't
hullabaloo.
coaced since week
He-
2?
because he got cancer or
He's
something.
got cancer, and Stephen A.
not
Smith's
funny
whole
about
thing
that.
was like, well, we covered that, and obviously he has calls with them every week, so that's obviously what I meant. It's like, no,
No, you
just got
did-
caught not doing your research, my guy.
Wow.
You're a
He
millionaire.
was like this
You're
guy.
a millionaire. You got the golden goose, and you don't actually have to be right about anything.
Wow.
So you sit back and don't do your research as much. Don't just be honest. We're all gonna
Get messed up.
We would all get lazy in your
Yep.
in your situations.
And also, you got plenty of money for a staff to look that stuff up for you.
Mhm.
Read the
No
research, guys.
doubt.
Read the research.
Yeah, he went
And
off.
he did try to cover. No, he talks to him.
I
It's not the same as coach.
I don't think Stephen A. is saying that Ryan Clark should coach would be that crazy. I think Ryan Clark could coach in the NFL. He could probably be a good defensive coordinator, but he's never coached in the
I was gonna
NFL
say,
before, and he's
based on
going to be the
what?
head coach. He's
And
a pretty good ball player.
And
in his
here's the
day.
thing: is there a certain amount of click,
Yeah,
involved? Of course, and that's what I think about it all the time now that I'm on doing YouTube. Stuff I see on YouTube is just as dishonest as on Twitter, and Facebook apparently is even more dishonest. You have to understand what you're reading might be pursuit of clicks, and also that there's a 50-50 chance that it's fake.
What's your measuring stick that YouTube is more dishonest than Twitter?
I think I said it was just as dishonest. I think
Oh, just
Facebook
as
is more.
Mhm.
I said Facebook is more because I didn't know, never been on Facebook, but the stuff that I saw, and apparently everyone has had an article, a fake article
Yeah.
written about them on Facebook, and that it's now something that people just.
Well, I don't get
Scroll
my
past.
news on Facebook though. I use Facebook
But
for
older
like
people do.
other
Some
like
people do.
people showing pictures of
Mhm.
stuff.
But with YouTube, there's stuff I'm interested that's in my algorithm about boxing, and also tiny apartments in New York. But anyway,
Yeah.
as you're flipping through some of that stuff, you're like, oh, I didn't know this guy fought that guy, because you look at the thumbnail. Oh, they just doctored the photo. That's not who he fought.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I see that kind of stuff all the time.
Clickbaity news.
That YouTube, puts out fake stuff just as or dishonest stuff just as much as the others.
Now, Kim, you like to give Ryan Clark trouble. Have you ever seen his hits?
Yes. No, he
They
rock
changed
guys.
rules because of him.
They rock guys. Yeah, he rock guys for sure.
The defensive
He's just a
receiver
dork.
rule happened because of him. Yeah, he's a dork.
Yeah.
But he rocked dudes.
He says this crazy stuff, but he wasn't an athlete. I mean, he's an athlete. Rocks guys.
He headhunted.
Could I beat him up if?
Oh yeah,
6 months
he's tinier than
training.
you.
6 months training. He's in really good shape.
He's skinnier
If
than
we're
His playing weight was his playing
MMA
his
rules.
playing size was 5'11", 205.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not a
So he's-
fighter.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying he's an athlete. You know,
You take
know.
him.
I'm just curious.
The thing is, Cam, you got to realize again, we've seen your fights.
Yeah,
The
you're
question,
good.
like you're asking, like, can I take him? I'm asking, how many times would you have to let him punch you in the face for you to drop?
Yeah.
Just based on his, like, yeah, he's an athlete. Yeah, he's
Anybody
strong.
can catch anybody, baby.
Yeah, but you've never. But how many times you actually been caught?
I was able to eat him right.
That's
I
what
got
I'm
lucky,
saying, man.
and I got lucky.
Speaking of eating,
You literally Rochambeaued
Yeah, I know. I was
without
eating
any
those like this.
defense and took punches in the face and were fine. I'm not saying that you. I'm not saying you like he's athletic and stuff, but like I don't care how many times he punches you, you're gonna eat it and you're gonna square him up.
Yeah,
How many times?
If he wants to do it for $1 million, I'll do that. God,
Well, we'll reach out.
65%.
Yeah.
Can we work on that? Can we work on that?
I'll give you 60.
I'll make the call and give you 40.
I'm a what does Patty the baddie say? I'm a houser.
A
I don't get
scouser.
scouser. I don't get knocked out.
He took a lot.
He took a beating.
How did he not get knocked out?
He looked full. He looked.
Oh my gosh! Did you not
Did he
see
get
the
the tar
fight?
beaten out of him?
Oh,
Buddy, yeah.
Oh.
but he's a warrior, dude. He went in there. He got his eye poked. Gaethje is so effing tough.
He got his
He
eye
is
poked
so
twice,
tough.
by the way.
I'm telling you that
one
set you
it
back.
wasn't called, but
Set you back.
Gaethje beat the crap out of him in the corners. Like he just gave him Patty the Batty must have the toughest jaw in the business
Until you don't.
because he got squared up. Yeah, until
He's
you don't.
never been knocked out in a fight.
You don't keep talking about that. That's why I hated when people ever asked me when I was still playing. Do you ever get knocked out? Like, shut up.
What the crazy part was, he was getting his beat, and then in round 4 he won round 4.
Yeah, he's
After
tough.
getting just the tar beat out of him the first few rounds, he won the 4th round.
You ever
against
see how
Gaethje.
he has to lose all that weight?
Yeah.
It's so you're basically dying. But like people are
They
talking.
need to fix it. Did you see the guy pass out?
Oh God, yeah. You're basically dying. You're on the verge of death. Like you are. It's your cheeks are sunken. You look terrible. And apparently he right when he's done, he takes a big vape, and they're like, why would he do that? Because you're all your body, all this stuff is all that stuff is out of you, and then your body nothing so bad, and the first thing that you put in is all these chemicals that are attached to all your muscle and stuff like that. People are calling him out on that, like why? And those guys party too. Like these are like veterans that retired. They're like, why would you do that? You had all that hard work, all that, and then you put that stupid ass vape in your mouth, and you got all these chemicals attached to your muscles that it's the last thing you need to do. I don't know, little stuff like that. I was just curious. But now that they say Gaethje they need to reward Gaethje with a fight against the con dog at the White House, Jimmy, that we're going to. I am watching. Oh, yeah, that's a good one too. Cat's analysis of the building climber. I saw a little bit of that.
I watched the whole thing live.
Really? What the hell?
My kid wanted to watch it. We watched it together, and I never saw anything like it. It's not just like he was climbing up a flat surface.
No.
There were overhangs, and there were 10 of these dragon things jutting out that he had to, like, it's one thing. You have to make contact with all 4, like 2 feet, 2 hands in contact. And there were times he had to lift up where it's just his fingertips holding him up.
His legs at one point.
Well, yeah.
He was holding on with just his legs.
That one he did for the crowd.
It's horrific.
This guy is an athlete.
Well, yeah.
Like I've never seen. And
free climbing
to keep going over 1,600 feet straight up, and it was getting windy, and all he had was a little pouch of chalk.
Surely you got to be done now. He has a wife now, kids. You've conquered this.
No, he said he didn't get paid for it. Barely got paid for it.
But now he's going to be surely sponsorship.
Sure, but
but what would do you understand the concept of an adrenaline junkie?
Yeah,
exactly.
But what if you have kids? Doesn't that change you a
He
little
talked
bit?
about
You'll
that
be
during
miserable.
this thing. He
Yeah,
said
exactly
he said,
right.
Look,
There's
You're exactly right,
There's
Rock.
a part of his brain that's different than ours.
Yes, exactly right.
Psycho.
and he also
You're
looks
exactly
at
right.
it as sort of his job. And the free climbs he does on like mountains and stuff.
Yosemite Mountain.
Supposedly, the reason why Netflix was okay putting it on is that was a walk in the park for him compared to what he normally does. And he's so good and so prepared. Now, one slip and you're done.
That's what I'm saying.
I get that.
What would Netflix do?
That's what I was. Do they pan away?
It's probably a big delay, and then
it was 10-second delay.
Yeah.
If you fell, then you get your commercials right in there.
Right in there. Subway commercial.
But there was commentators. What's like
that part was silly. One of the bad things is I wanted to hear every word that this climber was uttering, and they were talking over with nonsense. It's hard, I guess, but they should have figured out an audio system. Rock could have done it because he knows how to do this stuff, where his mic would drown out all the other mics, so you didn't miss a word. Because this guy's like hanging, and he's talking. And what did he say? I don't know, but they talked about something else that I wasn't interested.
I'm not in. That is such a nightmare to me. Like, I'm so afraid of heights. It's ridiculous.
You should have watched.
Yeah,
it was breathtaking.
I watched a little bit of his documentary on Netflix, but not that part. But yeah, like even those guys that climb Mount Everest, like, you know why I would, like, even if I was a good climber and I was an adrenaline junkie, like Rock said, which is so true. You know, other people are going to kill you. It's the 55-year-old guy and his wife have a ton of money, and they're dragging ass, and they're slipping and falling, and they're not prepared, and you got to take care of them. Like, that's what I'd be like, no way.
But I'm sure if you're a professional climber, like, he's not climbing Mount Everest with those people.
Dude, there's a mile long of people.
But
there's only
you would
two.
get special treatment if you're Alex Honnold.
Were you going to go the back end? There's only two ways to get up and down.
He doesn't really climb those
mountains.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you're a climber.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Let's like I always say, define our terms. Like, to me, a guy like him, a guy who climbs Mount Everest, different species. What Rock said earlier, true for me also. We shoveled our driveways and felling heroes, okay? We are a different species than those guys.
Oh, yeah, how do you start doing that?
Climbing trees?
Right? How do you even, like, how do you get down?
How do you figure out that you're good at
when
that?
you climb, how do you get down?
He climbed, and then what do they call that when you
grapple
have a rope?
down?
Oh, yes.
And then he got in an elevator.
Yeah.
But free climbing, though, you don't carry that, right? I mean, these guys have no shirt on and they have nothing. So when they climb up the side of the mountain, how do they get down?
You hammer a spike into the rock.
A drone? Hey, genius, hold on.
What do they call that when you slide down?
Grapple down.
Not
Rappel.
Rappel.
Rappel
down.
Yeah, like a seal would do, or
maybe they preset it up there,
or maybe you could just walk there. There's another way to get down.
Plus, a lot of those places have like Wendy's up there, and you can get a burger and stuff.
A little sub shop. I don't get it though.
The coolest thing all I know about Everest is that the first time it was climbed successfully, it was Sir Edmund Hillary and a Sherpa, and they made
oxygen.
They made an agreement right before they hit the summit that they would never tell who was the first person that actually reached the summit. Makes me think it was the Sherpa.
He already did, probably.
Probably, exactly. But I think it's kind of wild.
He probably had no shoes either.
Yeah, it's kind of, but it's kind of cool. It's one of those like very human things that they're like, listen, this is going to be a historical thing. Let's both agree we're never going to say who actually touched first.
But Everest isn't the scariest
honestly,
mountain to climb. It's not.
No,
it's not
K2, right?
K2 in Pakistan, baby. Scary. Pakistan, K2.
Yeah, because K2 has like a giant, like has a lot more like crevices and stuff, right? So you have to like
nasty
maneuver and
more
things
people
like
die
that.
there.
Yeah, I'm afraid of heights. Not like debilitating, but like there were places in Ireland where you're looking over a cliff, and I didn't get too close.
Yeah, I got bad vertigo.
Me too. They'll get me, dude.
I realized at one time I was on a tall building and I turned around to look upward the building and everything immediately went like googly eye, and I was like, oh god, I have vertigo.
You ever see these guys they're like in Norway where there's huge gorge and they're up on the top of the mountain and they have the flying suit and they go to like a falcon, like
the gliding suit. Yeah,
I would do that.
How do you start doing? How do you practice?
Well, that's a really good question.
Because remember the guy on the Eiffel Tower back in like the 1800s trying to make that?
It's probably all like adventure clubs that like you do like skydiving, you do bungee jumping, and then eventually you kind of keep getting a little bit more extreme, and then you're jumping into the gorge with the glide suit on.
Talk about like most free anybody could possibly be, and that rhymed, is doing that probably. You know, you always want to fly, like you're literally flying, and you're in control.
I'll be
until
honest,
you're not.
The freest I've felt.
You're falling with style.
The freest I've felt in a long time was when Dave Green texted us that we were shut down, and I knew I'd get a little extra sleep.
I go, God dang,
that was a feeling of
that
freedom.
was a damn good feeling.
So here's my height story. When I was a little kid, I lived in Manhattan on the 24th floor, and we had a balcony. And I took every string I could find, a little army man, and I lowered this army man down 24 stories. By looking out, I could see it hit the ground, and I pulled it back up.
That's kind of cool.
A little army man.
24 stories in Manhattan.
What are you trying to say?
Different times.
You're on the 24th story in Manhattan.
Lincoln Towers, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Then a lot of other stuff.
How much
in
is
life
that right
entertainment.
now? How much you think that apartment building is now?
You know, it's funny. I was telling my kid about it, and we looked it up, and now they're all condos. Back then they were apartments.
Yeah.
And for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, I think it was 1.8 million starting.
You ever see the one that's 250 million in Billionaires Row? The brand new one that looks over everything with no obstruction. It's gigantic. Holy cow. 250 schmilly for that. But you're right looking down on Central Park.
Give me a beach house.
Forest Park?
Just give me a beach house.
Forest Park. Right down there, 250 million bucks. Actually, the AT&T building's only like 2 million. I'll buy that damn thing.
Give me a beach house with a little backyard for Stella. That's all I want.
I know.
Could even be a lake
I'm a
house.
simple man. Yeah. Simple man. I don't need much.
You don't like the city,
just
do you,
beauty.
Cam?
What's that?
If you had to pick a city to live in, which you don't like, I don't think you're a city liver.
You have money?
Where would you?
I got money.
You got money.
I got
Money's not an
money.
issue. One city in the United States to live in.
I got money.
You're living in the city though, and you have money.
It's got to be a big city.
Any city, but like a city. Not like you can't say Eureka, Missouri.
Probably Gaza Ranch up in Idaho.
No, an actual city.
Okay, a city. I mean, if I had money, I'd probably have an apartment in New York City.
Yeah.
I probably would. We know people out there.
Beverly Hills is a city.
I'm not living in Beverly
okay.
Hills.
Why?
I don't know. I'll live in San Diego like Rock would
Yeah,
do.
that's.
I would do that. I'd have a high-rise, badass condo in Miami looking over everything. You know what I mean? If you had a bunch of different things, it's just nice owning a condo that's beautiful. Somebody's taking care of it. You got
Good
houses
options.
everywhere.
What about Star Island in Florida?
Don't know too much about.
I think if I'm not, maybe I have my islands wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's like a gated little island that like Oprah. and
Yes, I know exactly
all
what
the-
you're
all the
talking about.
Filthy rich people.
Filthy rich. Private island. You got to take a little bridge over there. They got their own golf course. I think Brady's down there too.
I've seen that.
Probably have a nice
You
little
know?
deli.
Nice. I know.
Oh, probably a good sandwich.
I
shop.
might have a mountain house up in Vermont somewhere. I don't know.
It is a man-made island in Biscayne Bay, just south of the Venetian Islands.
A man-made island.
Oh yeah,
That's what Star Island is?
We do that a lot.
Yeah,
You know
look at
you're
Dubai.
rich. You know you're rich if you're living on that.
Well, yeah, that's a lot of sand. They had to
Dubai's an
dredge.
island.
They have like
Yeah, they have public schools. How about
they have islands. They have islands that look like
Star
different
Island
countries.
Oh,
Students from Star Island are served by the following schools: the Miami-Dade County Public Schools, South Point Elementary, Nautilus Middle School, and Miami Beach High School.
imagine you live on the other side of the island. and you have to go to
Notable
that school.
residents: Sean Combs, not anymore. Emilio and Gloria Estefan, Philip Frost, Edward Howland Robinson Green, Enrique Iglesias, Don Johnson, Rosie O'Donnell.
I thought she moved.
That was
So was Sean Combs having his parties
Shaq.
down there?
Rick Ross and Juja.
I went to the parties, but I never stayed afterwards.
Yeah, is that where his house was? Is that where the baby oil?
I
house
left
was?
early.
Is that where the baby oil house was?
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, maybe.
It was built by the Army Corps of Engineers in 1922.
And then who owns it? So someone had to own. Was it government owned?
I'm guessing because it was completed by the Army Corps of Engineers. It would have been government owned. The name Star Island is thought to have originated from the fact that many of the homes on the island were owned by famous celebrities and high-profile individuals, giving the island a star-studded reputation. It was completed in 1922 by the Army Corps of Engineers by dredging sand. Here we go. The land was initially owned by developer Carl Fisher. who purchased several land parcels of what would become the city of Miami Beach. It is accessible by land and barrier islands via the MacArthur Causeway. And according to Bloomberg LP, it is the most expensive neighborhood in the United States.
Can you get like a 2-bedroom, 1-bath condo for like $150K?
I don't think so. Dude, this Carl Fisher guy's got a long-ass Wikipedia
What
page.
if the island
Holy
goes
crap.
underwater? Rising sea levels? What if...
I mean, that's why I don't
Rich
think they're
people lose
too
their house?
worried about rising
Oh,
sea
no.
levels if they're doing that. Again, the market would, I don't know.
You wouldn't be able to get a loan.
I mean, where are they rising? Maybe in, I don't know. I know Sicily's taking a beating right now. Oh, my God.
He got destroyed. This guy, he finished building it in 1922. By 1925, this Fisher guy was worth $50 million. The hurricane of September 26 destroyed a large part of Miami Beach and reduced tourism, and then he lost it all in the stock market crash.
Oh, son of a bitch. They go through the stock market crash.
He built the richest neighborhood in America 7 years before the stock market crashed and completely lost his ass.
Stock market
That's
crash,
depressing.
and then the Dust Bowl,
Can I ask you though?
and then World War II.
If you have 50 million, don't you put a nice piece of it away somewhere? Maybe gold bars in a bank. Like, you don't leave it all in the stock market.
He was worth $50 million. I don't think he had $50 million liquid.
Yeah.
The Miami Beach were probably worth $50 million. He gets hit by the hurricane in 26, which then, I mean, think about that. It destroyed tourism, and then the stock market crashes in 29, which means that he had bad touristy years in 26, 27, 28. And when's the stock market crash in 29? It's October, right? That means he probably got destroyed in tourist season 29 before the stock market crash hits. So he takes 4 years of losses on businesses he probably had, 40, 50, 60% of all over the place. You're losing your ass a little bit, and then the stock market crashes. Boom, you're done.
Pelosi could have straightened that guy.
No doubt. Alex Honnold has autism out the wazoo. His brain doesn't allow him to get scared. His autistic superpower isn't his climbing ability. Well, it is. It's the ability to not care about his safety for his family's sake. I think he's got ability to be able to do that.
People talk to him about that. It's like, no, he still feels fear. It's just that he's so knowledgeable about everything he needs to know. His grip, where he's going. There was people talking. They're like, you guys realize how easy this was compared to a lot of things? Like these were all well built, 100% structurally sound.
Yeah, that's
flat surfaces.
Yeah,
he climbs the sides of rock faces.
The wind was scary.
He had some curved. There are some curved areas. They're right. What I'm saying is compared to the actual rock faces he climbs,
we're jagged and all that.
Yeah, and it's falling apart.
I'm not saying this was easy. I'm saying compared to the other things he's done, this probably was like a 5 out of 10, if not lower.
Jesus. If I was going to climb something.
So it's about, I mean, listen, if any of you had to do Jim's job for a day, you all would piss down your leg because you'd be like, oh my God, the camera's on. Oh my God, I have to talk. No, I'm talking about his actual TV job. People would crumble most people would crumble if they had to do that.
Oh yeah.
But because you don't think, well, that doesn't look hard. No. Actually, in the moment, the nerve factor, it's not physically hard, but like the nerve factor, every day you don't do it, but like there are other people
public speaking.
If you pulled them out of doing what they do now and said, you're now on TV talking about the Cardinals, pitch to and from the booth, they would crumble into a puddle. But because you do it thousands of times, it's zero work. It's zero effort now for you. That's why you're being all blasé about it.
But here's the difference. He built up that ability to block out any fear because he's been successful every time. In my job, you've had so many bad reports that it blocks out your fear. Because you think
people say their biggest fear is public speaking. I'm like,
that's what I'm saying.
Whoa. There's other things to be scared about than that.
I say to my brother all the time, I'm always like, man, it's crazy. Like, I could never do your job and you could do my job. My brother will look at me and be like, no, I couldn't. He's like, never in a million years would I ever want to have a mic in front of me like that.
Kate wouldn't be able
for
to.
Multiple times.
She hates it.
He would be like, no. And listen, I could never in a million years do my brother's job.
What's he do?
He could eventually figure out how. He's a biochemist at Monsanto.
Yeah, probably not.
And there's zero chance I could ever do his job with a million years of studying. He could figure this out. But when I say that to him, he's like, never, ever put me in that situation.
Yeah, they get used to it. I know what I'm doing is not the hardest.
No.
It's not the pinnacle. And it might have been Dana Carvey,
in the moment,
a comedian that I found it interesting. He said, once you've been on stage and you've had enough positive experiences, you're not worried about, flop sweat or anything. Like, you've built up enough equity in yourself where you're not freaking out about it.
And my point just being, it's just like things get easier when you do them thousands of times. And so the thing is, I'm sure he still feels fear. I'm sure he can lock in a certain way. Like people like him, you'll talk to them a lot. They're like, no, if I die doing this, it's better than just like dying in 20 years and not actually experiencing life. That's legitimately how these people think. They still take every precaution not to die. That doesn't mean they're not scared of death. It just means that they've prioritized things a little bit differently.
And he did a run through with ropes on every inch before.
Yeah. Oh, he did?
But
Okay.
With ropes, just a test run. But here's the thing that I found amazing. Like, literally one finger slip and he's dead.
Over.
And he's climbing and there's people in the building waving at him, knocking on him. And it didn't bother him at all.
He was interacting. He was waving.
Can't believe how calm he was. But I guess when you're prepared and you're talented, you don't worry.
To Rock's point, I've heard.
What's that?
I can't watch. Like, I tried to watch Free Solo. Can't do it, man. My anxiety is too crazy.
You know what? That's why I like the game Assassin's Creed.
Oh,
climbing up all
awesome.
those. I love that game. It's so badass.
And you can jump off when you're fine.
You right in the hay bale. You go.
The one with the American Revolution.
Oh,
so fantastic.
No, Black Flag, the one where you're a pirate.
So good.
That's
too.
the best one. Yeah.
You climb. It's just so satisfying climbing up to the viewpoint, and then you unlock the map, and you're like, yee!
Ask Tyler if he's ever played that
So
game. I'm sure he
freaking
has.
fun.
Creed, I'll ask.
Yeah.
There
great
was a
game.
guy that climbed the pyramids. I wouldn't do. I would like to do that because I'd like to look for a little maybe there's
very illegal.
And you're gonna do that in Egypt? Ooh.
To Rock's point of them saying they're not scared of death, I've heard them talk. They're more scared to be seriously hurt. Because if you're really hurt, that impacts your life and your quality of life greatly. They'd almost rather if they're gonna fall.
How are you gonna be seriously hurt when you get into a jam when you're that high up? You don't get seriously hurt.
Once you get high enough, obviously you don't get seriously hurt. But
10 feet in the 20 feet in the air, you're gonna die. You fall off that and you hit your head. You're both you go 30 feet and you're gonna hit your head and die.
There's crazy stuff. Dive and their parachute doesn't pull and somehow they survive. There's ways.
They do.
There's been stories.
Show me somebody that the damn thing didn't know. And
there was a news story a few years ago.
Unless it caught him a little bit.
But this guy's in a city. It's nothing but concrete.
I'm not saying
He's
in
a
this
pancake.
climb. Obviously, in this climb, I'm saying other situations.
He's gonna explode.
Yes, obviously.
I
said, those people. I wasn't talking about him.
Like 9/11.
Whoa.
Oh Jesus.
But yeah.
But bam. Oh God. Nope. I ain't doing it. I'm not gonna do it. Not at all.
Yeah, we shouldn't have brought up 9/11.
No.
I'm sorry. It just popped in my damn head.
9/11.
I'm sorry, Rock.
Why?
He questioned himself. I saw the wheels turning.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It hit me. I know. Okay.
Not a good time for a live read.
Okay. We're gonna go to break. We're gonna go to break. We'll be back. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
This hour of content on the Lou Information Station is brought to you by Grandpa Pigeons, Johnny Mac's Sporting Goods, and Becky's Carpet and Tile Superstore.
Hey, see that, kids? That's the St. Louis Arch, the gateway to the west.
The Lou Information Station, where we'll always call it Highway 40 or Highway 40 if you're a boomer.
The St. Louis expression?
Stream our content 24/7 at louinfo.com. The Lou Information Station.
When it's time to bring the energy, don't fake it. Fuel it. Drink Thunder is the all-natural, plant-based, fruit-based pre-workout drink that gives you real results without the junk. No sugar, no crash, just clean energy, powered by nature, and loaded with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants to help you perform at your best. Go to drinkthunder.com and grab your favorite flavor, orange, mango, blackberry, lemonade, or strawberry cream. Drink Thunder, the clean way to power your workout. drinkthunder.com.
Now more than ever, local businesses need our help. Shop close to home and invest in our community's prosperity. This message from RF Tile and Marble Company, located at 2039 Concourse Drive in St. Louis. Family owned and operated, specializing in residential and commercial installation of ceramic, marble, granite, porcelain tile, and more since 1974. For a free estimate, call 636-441-2682 or visit rftile.com. That's RF Tile and Marble Company, proudly supporting our local businesses.
LouInfo.com news headlines. Brought to you by Brown and Crouppen. GetBC.com.
Your LouInfo.com news report. Well, some numbers are in after the major winter storm hit the St. Louis metro last weekend. Many areas saw double-digit snowfall with 13.6 inches reported in St. Genevieve. The cold was brutal, dropping to 13 below, with wind chills as low as 30 below. Utility crews have restored power to most areas. Icy roads may take most of today to fully clear. The Bowles Fire Protection District fire truck was heavily damaged after being hit by a tractor trailer during Sunday's winter storm on I-44 in Villa Ridge. The truck was parked to warn drivers while crews responded to another crash. 2 firefighters were inside wearing seatbelts and were not injured. The truck will be out of service for at least 6 months. First responders in Cuba, Missouri, waded into a frozen pond to rescue 2 horses on Monday morning. According to social media, the horses wandered onto the snow-covered ice and broke through. A veterinarian checked out the animals after they were rescued, and now they're recovering in a dry barn. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com and the free Lou Info app, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, LouInfo.com weather. Presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports. Anytime, anywhere.
Here's your LouInfo.com weather update. We have a little cold front dropping in on Thursday. No snow with that, but it will be chilly into the upcoming weekend. For now, we'll stay sunny and a little bit breezy. Afternoon high today about 30. Overnight, single digits and clear. We'll stay near 30 with sunshine on Wednesday, upper teens on Thursday. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com and the free Lou Info app.
I'm Big Toe Media President Dave Green, and for the last few months, I've been telling you about what makes Home Bank different. Local people, local decisions, and real relationships. So let me take that a step further. When you walk into Home Bank, you're not walking into a system, you're walking into a conversation. This is a bank that understands St. Louis because they're part of it. The people making decisions live here, work here, and invest back into the same communities you do. That matters, especially when you need answers, flexibility, and a partner you can trust. Big banks can make promises. Home Bank builds relationships. If you're ready for a smarter, more personal banking experience, I'd encourage you to start that conversation today with Home Bank, the team behind our team. Visit myhomebank.bank or call 855-577-2001. Home Bank, member FDIC. More than a bank, they're your business partner.
After a long day, nothing beats kicking back in a brand new hot tub from St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse. These guys are the real deal. They've been around for over 38 years and got more than 400 five-star reviews, and they've earned every single one of them. They sell premium, American-made hot tubs, USA, baby. And because they keep their overhead low, they pass the savings right on to you. You're getting better quality at a better price. And here's the best part. No surprises. No, oh, by the way, charges. And if you find a comparable hot tub cheaper at a local dealer, they'll beat that price. Guaranteed. That's right. Best price guarantee. No one's beating them. Plus, when you buy from St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, you're buying from a company that's been here for decades. And they'll be here to service your tub for as long as you own it. Check them out at besthotTubPrices.com. That's besthotTubPrices.com. St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, highest quality, best price.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
These 2 men here, are they with you?
On the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Yeah, baby, let's go. 9:53, J. Randolph Jr. Studios, Hot Take Central 2.0, Cam Janssen, Jimmy the Cat Hayes, Brant Salzman, Matthew Rocchio.
This was a fun show today.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, god dang right. Can I tell you about City Seafood right quick? Is that cool?
I'd love it.
God, I'm starving already. City Seafood was born from the legacy of Bob's Seafood, a beloved St. Louis fish stand that began in the Del Mar Loop. As the man grew, so did the business, expanding into wholesale and moving to a larger space off 170 and Olive, becoming a go-to for restaurants and seafood lovers alike. In 2022, the development plans closed Bob's doors. Former VP Mike V partnered with entrepreneur Brad Burns to create City Seafood, blending decades of seafood expertise with a fresh, modern approach. Today, we continue the tradition with premium seafood, online ordering, and custom packages. A free local delivery, new name, same mission, the best seafood in the city with a smile. I tell you what, Brad Burns, I was at his house doing a little video with the Dave. Lovely house. Holy macatoli. I kind of wanted to go through his fridge just to see what he kind of seafood he's got stocked away in that freezer. Oh, he had probably had about five different refrigerators. Wow. I just wanted to creep around. I like to look in people's fridge for some reason.
Does that tell you a lot about a person, what they have in their fridge?
And I like to go through their pantry, especially if they have kids, and I'll eat their food.
Yeah.
I'll steal their
and by
candy.
Food, Cam does mean fruit snacks,
zebra rolls,
and zebra cakes.
Dunkaroos.
Zebra cakes are good.
Dunkaroos.
You know what? My thing is like, I don't know if this is like they've pulled back on some of the ingredients from when I was a kid, or if I'm like maturing and I just don't like it as much.
No,
like, I had a zebra cake a few months ago, and I was like, oh. And it hit completely flat.
It's super.
Yeah, it's cheap.
No,
it's cheap.
My problem was there was no sweet. It was just like flat. It was just kind of cardboard.
You got a bad one.
Just like when you have a TV dinner when you're a
It
kid.
didn't slap.
No, because it's not that good. They're cheap.
Maybe a hedge fund brought it.
But
Cosmic
Cosmic Brownie still hits.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh. You don't know what a Cosmic Brownie is?
Maybe I do.
Oh, I forgot I'm gonna make brownies.
What kind of brownie?
No, we just
Oh man, I used to eat those, and that made me so sick one time. I go, I can't do it ever again.
Brownies?
Pot brownies. Can't do it. I learned to smoke. And you can't stop eating them. And you forget there's pot brownies in there, and you're eating
where
them.
you buy eggs to make one thing, but now you have enough eggs where you're like, well, I gotta make something else with it. So like we bought eggs to make one thing, and now I'm like, well, we're gonna have more eggs. So I bought a thing of brownie mix, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna make some brownies.
Yeah, why don't you bring a couple in tomorrow, baby?
Yeah, they'll survive.
Eat some brownies, watch Slew.
Get hot pot, brisket,
crap,
and corned beef.
Oh God, that's where it's at right there, baby.
Oh, the chat's mad at me because
why? What'd you do?
I mentioned Cardinals spring training invites, and we did not talk about that.
But we got tomorrow.
Sorry, guys.
We got tomorrow. I mean, come on now. Come on now.
Yes, Weatherholt got an invite, and he'll make the team, and he'll win National League.
But
There
Liam
it
Doyle didn't. Interesting.
Not to me. I thought with pitching, they tend to wait a little longer. Let him get a little minor league
action,
a little more, under his belt.
That's fair. I get that. I do. And we didn't even talk about Sam Darnold and going to the Super Bowl. Long career. How old do you think he is? Go. Sam Darnold. Don't say anything.
32.
28.
28.
He's been around. 28 years old.
He's been around.
He's been around.
7th year in the league, I believe. 7th, maybe.
I thought it was a lot more than that. God, I feel like he's been around forever.
How about one of the most shocking things was how about that taunting penalty?
Oh,
the Seahawks took,
and then they started yelling on
it would have been
sidelines.
it would have been 4th and long. Gets a taunting penalty. First down, touchdown on the very next play
against the same guy.
And
that honestly, that might be one of the smartest play calls I've ever seen in my entire life. Knowing that guy's going to be in his head.
Yeah.
Knowing that he's not in the game, and then you run a double move at him and you cook his ass. Yeah. Sam Darnold, 8th season in the NFL this year.
All right. Hey, Grant, thanks for coming in. We will see everybody tomorrow, 8 to 10. Don't be late. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
All right, Cam, be honest. New Year's resolution still holding strong?
Not so much, Kat. But I did decide on one thing that I'm sticking with. Making home life better in 2026.
And that's a good one. And if better includes more fun, more time outside, and less stress, then you need to talk to Merrimack Pools and Outdoors.
Absolutely. They build backyard